Do you want your small business to blow up and receive hundreds of orders per day? There's actually a secret formula that you can follow to achieve exactly this. This video will teach you what tools you need, how often to post, what to avoid doing, and the secret strategy that you need to follow. And the best part is you can do all of this for free without even leaving your house. So the strategy consists of 5 parts. We're gonna start with part 1. Part 1 is your why. Why do you want to blow up? What vision do you see for your small business? What are your life goals? Knowing the why is super important because that is what's going to keep you motivated to continue to work towards your goal. If you don't have that ultimate why you're doing what you're doing, it's easy to give up. A thing that really helps me with my why is vision boarding. You guys may or may not know what vision boarding is, but it's something that you like print out a bunch of photos that mean something to you, that are goals that you have, things that you want to achieve. You put them all into one, like on a poster board. I'll insert some clips of me doing my vision board, but this is something that really works because constantly seeing your goals in your face in the place that you go every single day, it continuously reminds you why you're doing what you're doing. And I actually just implemented this strategy into my goals, and I will say that it has helped me a lot. Like you guys, I literally just made this board probably a few days ago, and I've already crossed a big thing off of the board. So I'm really happy about that. You can even get free photos for your vision board. Go on the free Prints app. I'll try to link it below if I remember, but this is something I'm just saying off the top of my head. The free Prints app, you guys can get free photos from there. You can go to CVS. Part 2. These are the tools that you need, the social media that you need. So firstly, you must have TikTok. I don't care about the ban or whatever's going on. It's still there right now, so take advantage and use it as much as possible. And people might say there's a lot of kids on TikTok, there's a lot of money on TikTok, and I will tell you firsthand experience, there is plenty of money to go around on TikTok. So this one is so easy for beginners to start on and grow on. So definitely implement TikTok. Second, get Instagram. Thirdly, get YouTube. And I know that you're probably like, oh my gosh, this is a lot. Like, what are you talking about? Get on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. You don't have to post on every single one. I will say that it'll be easy. Actually, if you do TikTok, right, you're making about 3 videos a day. You literally can use those exact same videos for Reels and for YouTube Shorts. So what's the excuse? It's not like you have to put in extra work. The only extra work you're putting in is uploading. And YouTube is that platform that will ensure you success in the long run. You don't want to miss out on YouTube. Not starting YouTube sooner, you know it's going to be a regret of yours. You know it's going to be a regret of your businesses. So just go ahead and make that YouTube for your business. Whether you start posting on it right away or not, just have it made so that you'll have it ready whenever you're ready to actually start. The free apps you need, like these apps, guys, I use on a daily. First of all, you need Canva, which is for photo editing. And let me also mention this video is not sponsored by anybody. So anything I mention in this video is just straight up me giving my best advice, things that I actually used. So Canva, you're going to need this for so many things. You guys know I use Canva for like all kinds of things. Canva is amazing for Instagram posts, YouTube thumbnails, making logos, even making emojis, something that I recently just found out because I just actually started my YouTube membership. You guys can also check that out, my YouTube membership. There's 4 different tiers that you guys can check out. You know, people who just need help with their business or mentorships, business calls, things like that. Definitely check out my YouTube membership. But more on the membership later. But Canva has helped me create my little custom emojis that my members are gonna have by their name. Like, I didn't even know that you can make emojis in Canva. Like, what? But anyways, there's so many things that you can do inside of Canva, so you must have this app. This is an app you're going to use on the daily as a business owner. The second app you must have is CapCut. This is amazing for video editing. When I tell you guys, I literally edit my YouTube videos from my phone. CapCut, you guys can even edit your TikToks, your Reels, your YouTube Shorts, whatever from CapCut. It has so many different templates you can use. It makes it easy to have viral content by using those templates. And it makes your editing stand out because if you're just only like filming within the Instagram app or the TikTok app, you're limited to the things that you can do and the templates that you have. So definitely go the extra mile, use CapCut, edit your videos, and when your videos stand out, going viral is not hard. And an app that should already come with your phone is the Notes app. This app is used the most probably by me. I use the Notes app for everything. Any good business idea that you have, you must have this app for. You don't want to lose ideas. Literally, I'll be at 3-4 a.m. and I have the best idea ever, and I'm like, I open the notes app immediately and I put the thoughts there, because if you don't write them down, you will end up forgetting the goals that you have a note section for that. Put all your goals down. This will also help you with your vision board. Get all the photos, the goals, just get everything together. And the notes app is amazing for systems. When you have systems in place, it just makes your flow so much easier. The notes app can be used for content planning. Just starting out, you don't want to go like to the extreme. There's a lot of things I've heard about, like Notion. I've heard people mention that, but you guys definitely want to just go the easy route at first, and you guys don't want to overwork yourself with this extreme planning at first. You just want to start off with the notes app. You want something that's easy access at any time of the day, anywhere that you are. So this notes app could be perfect for any sort of planning, for social media, for business, and any good ideas that you have. While I have you guys, go ahead and smash the subscribe button, turn on the bell notification so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video, and let's continue. Part 3. This is probably one of the most crucial parts in this strategy, and this is killer posts. It is not hard to make a killer post. And by killer post, I mean a post that people cannot help but to click on and just comment on it or like it and just be like, wow. Either something that's valuable to them, something that they aspire to be like, they look at it and they're like, oh my gosh, like I wish that was me. That's something I could definitely do. So there's 6 parts that you guys can implement to make a killer post. Firstly, trends. Trends usually start on TikTok. Start there. Don't even worry about Instagram or YouTube at this point. Focus on TikTok. Like, trust me, this is going to be very easy for you if you focus on TikTok. You don't want to try to focus on trends going on in all these different places, because the trends do start over there on TikTok. Implementing the trends into your post is so crucial, because if you're just making a post that's not trendy, it's not likely to blow up. Number 2 to killer posts is the sounds. Of course, this goes back to number 1, which is trends. Sounds that are trending. Things that people are constantly seeing. When people's brains get used to a sound, every time that they hear that same sound when they're scrolling, they're more likely to stop because it's something that they're used to, especially because most of the trending sounds are catchy. So if it's a catchy sound, people are definitely more likely to sit there and just watch it. Even if it's something that, like, a lot of people are making videos that are like specific to that sound, but even if you make business content with that sound, it's still very likely to blow up just because of the sound. The third part to killer post is B-roll. And this one won't exactly apply directly to TikTok. This could be YouTube videos, whether you're doing long form, short form, but B-roll is so good at keeping people engaged. You don't want to just have a video that's just like straight up, you just recorded it and that video was just literally one take of just whatever you're showing. You want B-roll, things that, like, if you're talking, especially if you're delivering value, you're giving value, you have the B-roll, which you guys will notice in my videos, I use B-roll. These are things that help keep people watching, help keep people engaged. It makes it like not as boring as just like watching my face the whole time. You actually have something else. It gives you a clear image. It helps you really jump into what I'm talking about. Like, if I'm talking about the time that I had to package so many orders, I was getting all the boxes ready, I'm just talking about orders. Having that B-roll over what I'm talking about is going to help you guys get the picture and stay with me. The fourth part to a killer post that could potentially blow your business up is niche. Having something that you know that your content is all about, relatable content, things that all tie into each other. Like, if your post 10 posts to go, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, they all need to have a similar niche or a similar feel to them, a similar topic. You don't have to go like extremely in depth where, like, for example, you are a business owner and you only talk about Shopify. You don't talk about Ecwid, Wix. You don't talk about any other thing. You don't talk about order packaging, how to ship orders. All you talk about is Shopify. New updated Shopify, navigation bar, whatever. You need to have endless content ideas like I do, guys. I have literally a whole list of endless content ideas that I put in my notes section, literally on my phone. But what niche does is it helps the algorithm of whichever platform know exactly who your posts are for, what your content is about, what your channel talks about, and every single time you post with that similar content, it will always push it out to those same people and they will like it because that's the content that they like, and then it'll push it out to more people because you're getting good interactions. Now, say if you just, I don't know, you suddenly post a photo or video that has nothing to do with your channel topic or whatever, and then the people that have followed you, they see that and they're like, what is this they don't interact with it, they don't like it, because that's not the content that they followed you for. That's not the content that they subscribed to you for. So with that initial horrible interaction with your post, why would that platform send it out to more people if your followers didn't even like it? So that's why having niche and just like exactly making that content what your people want to see, but also you want to reach new people as well. You have to have a niche. Number 5 is planning these killer posts. So that's why having like a note section, content ideas, like this is a part of planning. Literally having a bunch of ideas, it makes the planning so much easier, so that like if you don't have any ideas and you just jump into something, you're not even gonna know what you're gonna talk about, what the video is gonna be about. But if you have like a list of ideas, it just makes your systems and processes so much easier. Plan ahead, schedule content. You want your content to be consistent, have the flow continuously going. You don't want people to forget about your account. You don't want people to forget that they follow you, that subscribe you, or just forget about you completely, because once they forget about you, it's really hard for the algorithm to pick up your content again. Like if it was out there and you were getting all these viewers, usually they'll show it to your most recent viewers. But if you stop pushing out content as consistently as you was before, guess what? These people have now found new channels that they love to watch, and you're not one of them. So that is going to hurt your next post that you post, because they don't even remember your channel. The 6th part to a killer post is value. What are people even getting out of your content? Are they looking at it and saying like, just like wowed by how amazing it is? It's so entertaining. They just cannot take their eyes off of it. They're like, either I wish this was me, I wish that like this is just entertaining, something suspenseful, or are you teaching somebody something that they really would love to learn? Whether it's like what I do, I teach people how to start a business or all about business. And when you deliver value, people cannot help but to sit there and listen, because this is something that's actually benefiting them. Like me, when I go on social media and I'm seeing stuff that's unbeneficial, I don't even like it, because it's like, I don't want to see content like that in the future. I do not want to see that. But there are like little kids and younger audiences that if you're putting out content that's not as beneficial, you're more likely to attract a younger audience, because they don't really care about their mental well-being. They don't care about receiving value, because they're just like, whatever, like they really don't care at that age. But once you want to attract a more mature, older audience, you have to deliver value, because these are the people that are actually looking to better their life and be better people. So with these killer posts, this is a huge part of blowing up your business. And let's jump into part 4. After you have those killer posts ready to go, now let's talk about the posting schedule, part 4. The more quality posts that you have, the faster that you will grow. It's not about quantity, it is about quality. There's times where people post, like they'll be on their 10th post, and for some reason their account just skyrockets, because the algorithm has already found that it's giving some sort of value. The algorithm has already found that people really resonate with that content, whether it's value-based, entertainment-based, but people really like it. So the algorithm, it doesn't take 100 posts for you to finally blow up. You can literally blow up after your first 10 posts, a few posts. I even saw this YouTube channel, they posted their first video and got monetized from their first video, almost 300k views. Their first video, because it was super value-based, something that nobody else was talking about, but people wanted to know. And when you find that thing that nobody else is talking about, you need to double down on it and really focus on it, because that's your key. That is something that's the little gap in the market that you can fit into. Let's get into the posting schedule. You guys need to be posting on TikTok. How many times? 3 times a day if you're a beginner. If this is something that you're just now starting off, you're like, I need to start a business. Even if you're already like on TikTok, but you're not posting, you don't post that consistently, just try the 3 times a day. But for a very new beginner, 0 followers, you definitely need to start posting 3 times a day. You need to make your content consistent, like I spoke of earlier. This will help them know who your content is for, keep a consistent audience, push it out to more people, they interact with it good. It's like a system. You guys need to really follow the system. On Instagram, you guys need to post at least 2 times a day, a reel. I'm talking on reels, because reels is what's really going to bring in the new followers and get your account a lot of exposure. And the thing is, if you're actually posting those 3 TikToks a day, you guys can reuse that same content on Instagram, on YouTube Shorts. You don't have to make new content for it. You literally use the same content. Sometimes it does better on a different platform than it will do on that one. So experiment with this, just try it. So Instagram, at least 2 times a day. Then YouTube, This one, I would say 2 times a week for long form videos. But if you're doing shorts, post the same 3 TikToks that you just did. And if you're not able to do 3, start with 2, but try to do at least 2 a day because you want to, and you guys know how much content you will end up having. I know it's not an easy thing, but for me, like when it came to my business, when I first started, y'all, I was posting 3 to 4 TikToks a day. And I saw really rapid growth, like huge growth in such a short time. I'm not as active on there right now because like my focus right now is completely on YouTube. But once my YouTube channel gets to where I want it to be, I'm definitely jumping right back on TikTok, Instagram, doing the videos and shorts and things like that. But sometimes it's important to focus on one thing. And if you do focus on that one thing, TikTok, you can use those same videos on Instagram, on YouTube shorts. So just keep that in mind. But also like I'm not posting shorts right now for a reason. I have a video on my channel of why like shorts were literally killing my channel. So I have a video on that if you guys want to watch that. But the biggest part of this whole posting schedule is consistency. And even if it is one time every few days, like just have something consistent that people can constantly look forward to. And also it'll keep you on top of your stuff. If you have a consistent system, you have your notes, your content ideas, you're like, okay, hey guys, like try to make it easy on yourself. Record a bunch of things in one day. Take one day to do multiple videos. You guys think I literally record a video on different days? Sometimes I record 3 YouTube videos in one day. This really helps. It's a system. And maybe I take the rest of the days of the week to edit all 3 videos, but this is systems. It really helps consistency. If it were not for systems, you guys would not be seeing my YouTube videos like this, because I remember when I first started, it was so hard to stay consistent. But when you learn and you have a system, it becomes so much easier for you. And the algorithm loves consistency. Part 5, you guys need to listen up because these are things that you need to avoid. People don't really talk about, people don't really think much of it, but you need to think much of it because hello, if you're doing all the other things that I just told you to do, but you're not avoiding these things, it's only gonna hurt your accounts, your TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, whatever you're posting on. Firstly, posting YouTube shorts on the same channel as your long form videos. Don't do it, don't do it. You guys better listen now before you end up wasting your time. You're wondering, how are my shorts getting thousands of views, but my long form videos are getting 40 views? I'm telling you why. I'm literally telling you why. I will tell you, as soon as I stopped posting shorts, I stopped posting shorts about 6 months ago. Look at my channel, look at my views. They have started going up. I have seen growth, like literally 5 months later after stopping, because my shorts were still getting a lot of views and a lot of subscribers from them. But once you stop posting those, your channel will see great growth. Secondly, taking your content the same day that you post. What a mistake. Like avoid this literally. If you do this, have you guys ever heard of burnout? Burnout is something that like where you just continuously do something and you keep doing it and like you just keep taking content the same day, and then eventually you're like, bro, like, oh my god, this is so tiring. It's like you dread getting up because you keep doing it. Like, don't do that. Literally schedule your posts. If you have a platform that you can schedule posts on, I know you can schedule on Instagram, I know you can schedule on YouTube. TikTok, I'm not sure if they have the scheduling feature, but look into it. If they do, then that's amazing. If not, then they do have drafts. That's one thing that TikTok has. They have drafts. So if you can just take a bunch of content, keep them in your drafts, hello, those are videos ready to go. All you have to do is just upload. But the scheduling features are so useful. And before you ask, no, it does not hurt the performance of your videos. The scheduling feature, it does not hurt the performance of your videos. I used to think it probably did, but then I learned it really doesn't at all. Next, you need to avoid not planning ahead. I told you guys a little bit about this earlier, but posting without planning ahead will honestly just cause you hardship. You'll just have a lot of hardship that you don't need if you just like plan out your content, like what the topic is about, what you possibly want to do in the video. Some content takes a little bit more planning, so just your content, how much you actually need to plan for it to have the easiest execution when it's time to actually record and schedule that video. You need to have the best system in place. And lastly, people don't even think about this. This also ties into the niching part, but posting without SEO optimizing your content. What is SEO, you might ask? Search engine optimization. So every single platform, they use SEO to figure out like what content, who is this for? Like they optimize it for the user experience. That's all they care about. They care about the user experience. They want to keep people on the platform as long as possible. It doesn't matter which platform it is, they're all the same way. If they feel a user is specifically into fashion content, they're also always looking for fashion ideas, and that's the type of content that you make, they will push your stuff out to them and all the other people that are similar to them. And SEO optimizing goes with the hashtags that you use, description that you write descriptions. It takes time, but it's a part of SEO. Not having descriptions, even if you have a website, fun fact, if you don't have descriptions under your products, your website is lacking SEO optimization. You guys will also see an SEO video from me. I'm thinking about honestly only making that SEO video for my members that are part of my YouTube membership, because these are videos that are like, people pay for this stuff to learn. So it's like, the way that I break it down is so simple. I'm actually gonna do that for my members. So if you guys wanna join the membership, learn about SEO optimization, definitely check it out. I'm gonna have the join link probably in the description or something like that. You guys can look at the different tiers that I offer and just look at the tier that says member only videos, because that's where the type of videos that I put, like, I'm not going to be putting on my channel. It's only going to be for the members. So if you're serious about your business, definitely go check that out. And now that you know your why, the tools that you need, how to make killer posts, a consistent uploading schedule, and how to avoid the common mistakes, your business is guaranteed to blow up, because this is literally the secret sauce to social media. You guys just got a step-by-step exactly what you need to do. If you implement this strategy exactly how I just told you to, what is the reason why your business will not be blowing up? If something's lacking on your social media accounts and you're like, what's going on? Why am I not growing? It's because you're not implementing something that I just talked about. So definitely come up with your little systems, see what works the best for you.